Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, thanks a lot, Ken, and thank you for tuning into the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. I'm Rich Walsh. I'll be joined by Paul Zeise in just a matter of moments, and we're going to be talking about the Buccos. I promised you on Twitter that's what we're going to talk about tonight, and I want to get Paul Zeise's opinion on a couple things about your battling Buccos, who are 13 days away from pitchers and catchers reporting in Bradenton. I also want to talk to Paul about my day today. Paul, it sounds a little bit like your day. First, I wake up. Last night, I get my daughter a can of Pepsi. She wanted Pepsi, but she was sleeping, so I get her a can of Pepsi. I leave it in my car. I see it there in my car, but you know what? I didn't feel like getting it. I left it in my car overnight. I get up this morning, go in my car, can of Pepsi explodes, frozen Pepsi all over the interior of my car. It's -2 degrees. I can't clean it, and I'm just so mad. I thought of you about this, because this is something that would happen to you.
You're right.
Yeah, this is exactly. Then I put on my brown shoes today with this suit. My left one squeaks, and I don't know what. I don't know. I've tried fixing it. They're nice shoes, and it just squeaks every time.
Take them back. Get new ones.
So I had a squeaky left shoe and Pepsi all over my interior that I can't clean.
The Pepsi would really irritate me.
Oh, it's the worst time to do it, because it's freezing cold. You can't clean it. And so that was the start of my day.
Yep, that's something that happens to me all the time.
But it got better when I got to work, and I was doing a little bit of research on the Pirates, and I mentioned on Twitter I wanted to get your opinion. I know you like to talk about this kind of stuff, and I know you like to go on rants. But, I'm putting together a list of free agents that the Pirates could have signed. And when you look at the Buccos and where they are with their payroll, second lowest, second to last in the major leagues, there's only 5 other teams that have spent less in free agency, and the Pirates only spent $4 million this free agency. And it's just disappointing. Guys like Freddie Galvis, and I know we talked about this the other day, and the fact that they can't pay him $4 or $5 million, even if Eric Gonzalez or Kevin Newman are better, but this guy adds depth. It's $4 or $5 million. Get him in here. It's competition. Start signing these guys. I don't know what they're thinking over there, because the PR machine isn't really working, I don't think, because it's not creating any excitement. Any friend that I talk to, anyone that I talk to, they're saying that this is the least excited they've ever been going into a Pirate season. And last Pirate season was bad, and you would think after you lose 400,000 fans that this season they haven't really done anything, have not made any kind of splash move to get people excited about baseball again.
It's not even about splash moves. It's about moves, But again, they'll try and make the argument, well, Kevin Newman is better than all these other guys.
He might be.
No, he's not. He's not. Stop.
Yeah,
he's not.
well, I'm
Please.
just saying he might be.
I mean, he is what he is, and he might be a decent player down the He's not better than a guy who's, To me, they've still got an infield that's really not very good at fielding the ball. It doesn't matter what you want to say. I don't care how many different ways you want to give me defensive war and all this other nonsense. They're not a good defensive infield. And when you have a pitching staff and your philosophy is pitch to contact and let your players make the plays, it's not a good combination when you don't have a good infield. So to me, they needed to add a shortstop. There's no question about it. I know I'm in the minority. I would have added at least one more corner infielder. A guy with power. Maybe not a starter, but somebody with power.
How about Matt Adams? You could have added
power.
Him. He wasn't a lot of money. I want to say $4 million.
And he's a guy that you could actually throw in the outfield every so often.
Well, and you could move Bell to right field, too, when you need him.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
You could flip-flop
there's
these guys.
A lot you can do. But to me, I think they needed more power. I thought they needed a little bit more infield defense. And to be honest, I thought they needed a little bit of bench help. Even if they spend $15 million for that stuff, you're still only talking about an $80 million payroll, basically.
Yeah. I think they're at 50-some million right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
68 is what it is.
All right, so we're going to talk more about the Buccos. Also, want to get your opinion on the latest Antonio Brown situation. He's in Atlanta. Talked to the USA reporter who called him fly. Did you see that? She said, you look fly.
Who?
The reporter that did the interview. Did you see the interview?
The Antonio Brown one.
You look fly.
Where he's sitting there with that. What is the deal with the white mustache? What is that?
I don't know,
about?
but I do want to get your opinion on the latest Antonio Brown situation. It just gets better every night. All right, taking your phone call Sunday, 412-575-2600 is the number. Give us a call or send us a tweet. Back in a couple minutes.
The Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call is brought to you by Ireland Contracting, Pittsburgh's #1 home exterior expert in roofing, siding, windows, and gutters.